Okay, hi and welcome back. And now it's time to stay right here at Harrah's for some more action. It's Monday's 9th race, and with that, the lovely Heather.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
The lovely Steve.
Thank you.
We're going to check out in here Tasmanian Daniel, and he's in his first start since August. 5th wave. Finished in a lifetime mark of 151-3 in his last start, and Michael Jacob just has started coming back here to Chester after racing at Pocono. You're not allowed to ask me questions while I'm talking. I have the floor. I'm sorry, I'm tickled. I just got myself tickled calling you lovely. I don't know, I'm still on that. So anyway, I think he is Jewish.
Is he?
Yes, because he won 7 nights of presents during December.
Well, let's find out how he does on the racetrack, shall we?
They're off. PH Breakaway is fastest away from the center of the track. Honest Lawyer is urged on from the inside. The extreme outside is Maximum Viking, and these three will vie for contention into the first turn. And it's PH Breakaway between horses who takes the lead, and PH Breakaway will clear from Honest Lawyer, but Maximum Viking presses the pace, moving up into second. Art's Sake is settled in mid-pack, some 4.5 from the lead. Then comes American Gold with 5th wave. Michael Jacob is second from last in this early going, and Tasmanian Daniel is the trailer through an opening quarter of 27 seconds even. In front of us for the first time, PH Breakaway joined at the outside by Honest Lawyer, and Honest Lawyer takes charge with 1 lap to go. PH Breakaway is relegated to the pocket spot. Maximum Viking is just off that pair. 5th wave is first over moving into the bridge turn. He's within 3 lengths of the lead, and Michael Jacob follows his cover. Art's Sake is at the inside. Tasmanian Daniel is third over, now within 5 lengths of leader Honest Lawyer, and better only than American Gold, who moves to the outer flow from last. The half was 56-4. Up the backstretch, Honest Lawyer is pressed along by 5th wave. These two are heads apart for the lead past their point of departure. Michael Jacob is tracking live cover. He's moved up into the 3rd spot. PH Breakaway is gapping the pocket spot slightly and is now locked in as 5th wave clears. So Michael Jacob is left on uncovered, and Tasmanian Daniel will follow him. 3/4 in 124-2. They're midway around the far turn. It's 5th wave by a half length, and Michael Jacob continues on the outside. Tasmanian Daniel is behind this pair, and it's then a break of 5 to American Gold at the outside of a fading Honest Lawyer. Top of the stretch, and it's 5th wave. 5th wave under a drive. Michael Jacob center of the track. Tasmanian Daniel in the open stretch. In the final strides, 5th wave and Michael Jacob. They hit the line together.
Got a little dizzy watching all those lead changes. First of all, we had PH Breakaway, who got to the front first. Then it's Honest the Lawyer. Then it goes to 5th wave. And then finally, in the last stride, Michael Jacob,
the Jewish horse.
and Eric Goodell get up, and actually they got to wait 7th when the gate folded, and they end up winning the race in 152-1, which is a lifetime best for this horse.
Jewish people tend to say it was a real tumult. The race was a tumult. Lead changes, all this stuff happens crazy.
Oy vey.
Oy vey.
Second was 5th wave, and third went to Tasmanian Daniel.
All right, let's go to Monday's 8th here at Harrah's Chester. With nary a Jewish horse in the field, it was a filly mare condition pace, 35,000 G's. Pacific Filly, the hard-knocking horse, was 6-5 in the favorite. Sail Away and You Better Think were the co-9-2 second choices.
The half was 56-1 for Pacific Filly. Her lead a length and a quarter. Irene on the Move will offer first over pressure up the backstretch, and You Better Think is locked in the box. Sail Away is slightly gapped from second over. She's 3 from the lead past their point of departure. Blissful Maddie has no room. Box Step Hanover is third over, and Easter Egg Hunt is last of the septet. They're covered by 4.5 lengths. Pacific Filly at the inside. Irene on the Move on the outside. They're heads apart for the lead past 3/4 in 123-4. Midway around the far turn, it's still Pacific Filly with her nose in front. Irene on the Move will not go away, and they're joined at the outside by Sail Away, a line of 3 up front. Box Step Hanover is following live 3 wide cover, and You Better Think awaits the open stretch. They cut the corner, and Pacific Filly is under siege. Sail Away with plenty of pace in the open stretches. You Better Think. Sail Away takes the lead in the final strides.
Sail Away was suddenly white-hot Dan Dube. Got up a perfect trip. Second over, and he wins in 152 flat. Blissful Maddie and Tony Morgan was second. And 14-1 outsider Easter Egg Hunt with Eric Goodell was third. And Heather got a chance to talk to the suddenly red-hot Daniel Dube.
You said he was white hot like a second ago. Is he red hot or white hot?
Sort of like a chartreuse hot.
Okay.
Danny, tell me about how the race worked out for you. I got a second over trip, and down the lane she responds so good, and she's a nice mare, you know.
It seemed like you came home like a firecracker. Is she usually like that?
Yeah, she's a good closer. When you could save her the first half, and after that she do what she have to do. She's really good for that. And the week before she was locked in. Maybe this week she was even better, you know.
Ah, okay. She wanted a little bit of opportunity this week. That's good.
Yeah, she just qualified. The first time I raced her, I was staying. I just let her finish, and I got no room. If I got room that day, she could win anyway. I got nowhere to go, and she was good for that race.
Yeah, and she was good for the betters. Now, Danny's other love is hockey. So you want to tell everybody, I don't know, anything that anybody should know?
I like to switch my thing. I'm usually with Montreal, and I like to switch to Philly. I don't know Philly right now. I'm in between which one I'm going to root for. I don't know.
Okay, all right. That was a very politically correct answer. Dan said that he wasn't sure if he wanted to do an interview today. I just told him, stop winning races and you don't have to be on the show, right?
Yeah. I'm getting lucky. I get good horse and racing luck. I'm doing good.
It's time now for our blast from the past, when we go back in time and sort of like tweak your memory banks to make you remember a special harness race that may strike a positive chord with our folks out there, okay? And we're going to go back to 1959 when they contested harness racing out in Hollywood Park in California. The site, by the way, of one of the most dramatic upsets in harness racing history, says he, which was Brett Hanover. The great Brett Hanover was defeated by True Dwayne at a distance of 1 1/8 and it was a world record at that time. We're going back to 1959 to Hollywood Park. The race, the American Trotting Classic. Here it is.
Harness fans pack Hollywood Park for the $75,000 American Trotting Classic, with a field of top trotters in harness racing today heading for the thrill finish of the year. Germain takes the lead as the field of 7 gets away in the 1-mile trot. Senator Frost is right after the French Artichoke Eater, and Darn Safe third as they hit the first turn. Germain still leads, rounding the final turn, but the pressure comes on. Senator Frost has faded. Germain loses ground as Trader Horn moves up. But on the outside, watch Charming Barbara, a 17-to-1 shot, and the only filly in the race. Trader Horn passes Germain, but Charming Barbara keeps on coming to pull abreast and to win by a whisker. A sensational triumph for driver Billy Houghton and Charming Barbara. Never underestimate the power of a filly, a dilly.
Almost a half century ago, a filly at 17-to-1, the only one in the race, Charming Barbara. Charming name, right?
Yes.
And Billy Houghton, the late great Billy Houghton, got the money at Hollywood to win the American Trotting Classic. Did you like that?
You can't underestimate a good woman. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is? I know exactly what you're saying, baby. Okay. When we come back, we'll meet Tim Curtin. Hopefully it won't be curtains for Tim. And also, we'll have more racing action here from Harrah's Chester. Don't go away.